Administration is seeking big budget and staff cuts at the Environmental Protection Agency.
As much as $1 billion of the $8 billion budget could get slashed. Earlier this week, the president put a freeze on EPA grants and ordered a media blackout as his staff reviews the agency. All of this comes after months of Trump saying he would cut EPA regulations that hurt business. News Channel 15's Holly Campbell got reaction from a local scientist on the recent developments.
I share concerns that there may be a purging of scientific data.
Bruce Kingsbury is the director of the Environmental Resources Center at IPFW. He, like many other scientists across the country, is anxious to see what happens to the EPA. The Trump administration is looking at the agency's website and information available, deciding what might stay and what might go.
If we need to hide facts in order to state a different position, then that's disingenuous.
Many are concerned information about climate change will be taken down.
There's absolutely no scientific doubt that climate change is real and that we're the reason why.
Kingsbury says he understands why a new administration would want to review an agency, but is concerned about the gag order preventing open communication.
We have concerns, first, that short-term gains will be put ahead of long-term protection. We have concern about honest communication, transparency.
During his campaign, Trump said he wanted to get rid of EPA regulations that hurt business. Kingsbury hopes that does not mean years of research will be washed down the drain.
It's not a matter of contriving an alternate set of facts. It's not a matter of just saying how you want it to be. It should be a matter of the way that it is.
On the state level, Fort Wayne Representative Chris Judy crafted a bill that would nullify EPA regulations in Indiana. We reached out to him today about the proposed bill, but his press secretary told us today he's not available to talk about the bill at this time. Holly Campbell, News Channel 15.